One filled out all the paperwork, did everything, and then just never showed up for her training. One showed up for her training and I think said, "Oh my God, this is actually real work. I don't want to do this." And so she politely declined after training for I think an hour or so. Realized it wasn't for her, which I appreciate. Like she told me, "Hey, this isn't for me." She didn't just like, agree to a shift and then never come.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, you kind of prefer that, I guess. At least she was honest with herself and with you.
No one's going to hurt my feelings. Like this laundromat's not my child. Just tell me and we can move on. You can go do something that you're excited about and I'll do the same. So I really couldn't care less. If people think this is the stupidest job in the world, I'll find someone else that's fine.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the mentality that we should have. It's hard. I mean, I think, when the laundromat is sort of your main thing or, it is sort of your child, it can get feel a little more emotional, I think, for owners and can feel a little hurt. Like, what do you mean you don't want to work here? Like, this is the greatest place ever. Right. But I mean, I think that's that perspective that you just shared of like, hey, if this is not the right fit for you, go do the thing that is going to be the right fit for you. And I'll find the right person that this is the right fit for. That's the perspective to have. Right. And honestly, it's a hard one to hold in this business because the turnover is so high. And, what did you do during the gap? Because a lot of times we're like, we just got to hire somebody to have a body in here so we don't have a gap. So did you man it or what did you do?
So yeah, I was very hands-on at the beginning as you'd expect. So I was in there, I would say the majority of days during the week. I can't honestly say I was there every day. Mm-hmm. And then that long tenured worker would check in once in a while on kind of a call it pro bono basis to help out. Because again, she was like, this meant more to her than it did to me, I think, this business. Yeah. She was extremely committed. So I'm very grateful for the time she did help out and help bridge the gap there. And then I had the workers come in and so they work basically 4 days and 3 days each. But another thing like on retention, because that's my biggest fear too, is like, I want to have some standards and I'll say discipline, but like, they're older than me.